Good morning, everyone. In this video, I'm going to show start to finish from finding and downloading an image to turning this into a background stencil. So first I have a design space window open and ready to go for a new project. And then on Google, I typed in Cactus clip art free, found one I liked, clicked on visit, which on my laptop opened a new window with all of these. When I make sure you read the licensing and copyright rules for what you are choosing to do with it. Click on this one and it opened a new window, which is here. And then I clicked on down here, download, which brought it into my downloads. So now I'm going to go into Design Space and click on Upload to bring that image into Design Space. Browse. And I'm going to go into my downloads, and this is the recent one. This is pretty simple image, high contrast colors, transparent background or monochrome background. I'm going to do moderately. Let's see. And then with the select and erase wand, which is usually already chosen there, I'm just going to click on the background, do a preview. And so this is the silhouette, which is all I need for the background stencil. I'm going to save it as a cut image, and I'm going to rename it Cactus Silhouette. And then click on that and insert the image. I'm going to go ahead and resize it to something more reasonable. I'm going to, let's see, it's taller than it is wide. I'm going to pick 0.3 and see how wide that makes it. 0.194, 0.33. So I'm going to make that 0.33, so about 1/3 of an inch tall. I'm going to bring in a shape, a square. It doesn't matter what color it is, but for the video I'm turning it white so that you can see better. And make that my 5.5 inch stencil background. Click on the cactus, arrange, and bring it to the front. Otherwise it would have been behind my stencil and I wouldn't be able to see it. Since I put it there first, it would have been behind. And I'm just going to, up here in the top right, click duplicate several times. And at this point, you can, if you wanted to make these all in rows, I'll show you a couple ways to do this. If you wanted to make them rows, you would, I'm holding the shift key down and just going through my layers panel and clicking them all. Let's see, that's all of them. You could arrange them, or excuse me, align them and align the top. So now they're in a row. And if you wanted to do rows, you could then group that right here, top right, group, and duplicate those rows. And just keep duplicating until you had however many you wanted on there. And I'm going to choose every other one and align left. Let me move my box out, my square out of the way. Put this one back up here. I'm going to choose every other one. Hopefully I got every other one. This one, this one, this one, and this one. And I'm going to align left. Now I'm going to grab the remaining ones and align them to the left. So it's going to stagger them just a little bit so that they're not all perfectly aligned. Now I'm going to align again, align left. So now I have these staggered rows. And if I like that, and that's exactly how I wanted my stencil to be, is rows. I'm going to group that just so that they don't move around on me. All I would simply do is I have my square chosen, go up here, grab the grouping as well with the shift key held down, align, center, and bottom right over here, attach. That stencil is ready to go to the Make It screen. Now, I'm not a big fan of them all in perfectly order, so if you wanted, I'll show you also how to do this with just randomly placed. Insert another square, changed it white for the video, making that 5.5 inches, which will be the size of my plastic stencil. Images. Since it's already uploaded, this time I'm not clicking upload, I'm clicking images. And on the top right here, I'm going to filter uploaded and get my cactus. Change that to the 0.33 height that I already chose. Bring it over here, and again, duplicate a bunch of times. And then at this point, you would just randomly place them wherever you like the way they look. And once you are satisfied, you just keep duplicating, moving them around until you get, like I said, the look that you're going for. For the purposes of the video, I'm gonna not complete that because that's gonna be your personal preference on what you want. So say this were my randomly placed stencil that I was perfectly happy with. Again, I'm going to move my square out of the way. I'm going to draw a box around these so to choose them all. Group them so that they don't move around on me. And choose my grouping and my square with the shift key again. Align, center, so it would center the grouping. And over here at the bottom right, attach. That's ready to go to the Make It screen. Now, I meant to bring my Cricut with me so I could show you loading the mat and everything else in this video also. But I forgot to bring it with me. So you would go to the Make It screen now. Let's say I wanted to make them both just to give myself options and have maybe two different things in my set. That's ready to go on the Make It screen. And you can see here, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, on the Cricut screen, you see that this does not go all the way to the top left corner of the mat. There is a 1/4 inch border around here on your mat that is not a cutting space. So you want to make sure that your designs are always within that 1/4 inch or away from that 1/4 inch border. And I'm going to move this one over to the other corner. And then you would simply hit continue. It's not going to find my machine because I don't have it here, but it would find your device, and then you would tell it, you would follow the prompts on the screen to continue on. I'm going to cancel so we can get back to our, yes, I want to cancel the cut. So that is how you would create a background stencil for Cactus, either all in nice pretty rows or scattered all around. If you have any questions, place them in the comments. Thank you. Happy creating.